This is Albert here, aka Oliver King. Thank you guys for being part of my YouTube channel. I just want to greet everybody out there. Good afternoon, good morning, and good day, wherever you are. You're welcome to my channel. Like I said, this channel is out here to educate people and bring fun, couple of reactions and stuff like that. So we're doing our best to make sure that whatever information we have out there, we share with people. We don't want to hold information back. We want to share all the informations we have. We want to make sure that our people or all form of people that are looking for some form of opportunity or they are looking out there for um things that they need, they will get them from us. All right. So if this is your first time of joining us, today we're going to talk about how to acquire MVA driving license, the pros and cons, the things you need to do, the do's and the don'ts, the documents you need to have before you can even start the whole process and stuff like that. I think I've done a couple of video like that before, but I'm just doing a recap of this video again because from time to time they kind of try to change their ways and setting stuff. But for today, I just want us to discuss few stuff. All right, we're going to discuss a couple of stuff that may help you if you want to go into acquiring a driving license for the first time. All right, so let's say that you're a first timer, you just travel out here and you're looking out to grab a driving license in Maryland, to be precise. Other states might have their own requirement and stuff like that, so I might not be able to speak to that because I don't have the fact regarding that. But what I know is what I'm going to share with you. So, for instance, let's say you want to acquire a driving license for the state of Maryland, all right? And so, for the first timers, if this is your first time, you are welcome. I'm just going to give you one or two tips that you need, okay? And if that is your first time of acquiring a driving license here, then I believe that what I'm going to share will help you. And I want you to listen to me from now until I'll complete the video because that is going to help your situation. It's very, very important. And I don't want you to truncate the video at a point. Just listen to me and it's going to help you. I might be able to touch also on people who already have a driving license out of state. Okay. People who already have a driving license out of state and they're trying to change that into a state driving license. I will touch on those stuff. But let's say that you're a new person, you don't have a driving license anywhere, you just came in, you want a driving license. I would advise you that you have to start reading a couple of stuff. I would advise you that you go online and get a couple of information that you need. You go online to get a couple of information that you need. But I'm going to just share one or two with you. For instance, if you want to take a new driving license, you need a couple of documents. So let's say you are in, you have your green card and you have your social security. All right. Now they will need your green card, they will need your social security. If you are already in a state of Maryland and you have a state ID, they might need the state ID. You need two form of address that shows that you are living in apartment Z, D, A, P, F, whatever it is. You need two form of address. And for those who don't understand what I mean by two form of address, if you are new, you need a mail which shows that this is your name. It's either a hospital bill or a bill for electricity, BG, whatever. You need two form of address. These two form of address will help you to process your document. All right, it will help you to process your document. So before you even go to the MVA, you need to book an appointment. For instance, which area do you want it to do? Access, Glen, Bel Air, and other places. In case you want to just make sure that you get the place that is close to you, you can browse that and you can see which area is more closer, more convenience for you to go do your stuff. But you need to book an appointment. So during the process of booking an appointment online, you can go to the MVA website and you can book an appointment for yourself. You can book an appointment for yourself to go acquire the driving license. It is very, very important because on the state of Maryland, the bus system um, doesn't move freely as it is, like the way people perceive is going to move. Unless you are staying in Baltimore City or you're staying in some part of the places that the bus moves. Otherwise, if you're staying somewhere out of the city, you really need to have a driving license, because if you can't drive, it's kind of limit your movement. It kind of limit things that you can do. You understand what I mean? So acquiring a driving license, it's very, 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 very important. I have a couple of people that, because they don't have even they didn't acquire driving license on time. That is a testimony. There was one guy I was working with, and he lost a girlfriend based on the fact that he couldn't grab a driving license at the younger state, and again he couldn't get his car at the younger state. So the girlfriend's mom see him as a liability or something like that. So this is the seriousness which is attached to acquiring a driving license in the state of Maryland. It's very, very important. I'm trying to, I'm doing this video because we have many of our friends coming from the diaspora, coming from Africa, coming from other part of the world, and they are coming in, and they don't know about some of these things. They are not aware. Thank you very much for joining. Once you join, I just want to see your comments so I will know who is here with me, and you can share the video. So if this is your first time, what I'm saying is, if you're coming from the diaspora, you really, 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 really need a driving license. And if you are coming with your out of state driving license, I will beseech you that you try to get an international driving license documentation. All right. Work on that so you can have that one with you, and you can use it to drive a couple of months, like 2 or 3 months. You can use it to drive. It will help you, because if you want to use the bus system, it's going to delay you. If you want to use Uber, to be honest with you, you're going to spend a lot of money. If you want to use Uber, you're going to spend a lot of money. A lot you're going to spend. So again, you need to check and balance yourself and see if you have enough money to spend around. Otherwise, I would advise you that once you settle in and you have the document that I just mentioned earlier on, what you have to do is to proceed to the MVA and start the process ahead of time, so you'll be able to catch up with time. Otherwise, at the end of the day, you get yourself delayed a little bit when it comes to acquiring driving license, because driving license, again, when you acquire it, it's more or less like an ID, which is more stronger in terms of when you want to do anything around. You can even travel from state to state with your driving license. This is how strong it is. You can use your driving license once you have your green card and stuff like that. You can travel from state to state with your driving license only. So it is very critical, and it's very, very important to have a driving license when you are in the state. So anywhere you're coming from, any part of Africa, if you are about to enter into the state tomorrow or from next week or from next month, or you are here already, my advice for you is that you need to get some form of driving license, and that is going to help you because it makes your movement a little bit smoother. You can move through and from, you can go buy whatever you want. And for those that don't know, it's not like here, it's not like back home where you can go to the market and you can get everything to buy at a shot in one place. No, here it's a little bit different. When you want to buy some stuff, you need to drive to a certain point, or you need to move to one point to get what you want. Okay. So it's not as easy as you might think it is. Okay. It's not as easy as you might think it is. So let's say that you have already filed in everything. You went to the MVA, and as a first timer, you process your document. Now, after processing your document, what you have to apply for is the learner's permit. is the what? The learner's permit, which is very, very important. With the learner's permit, you're going to have to write a test and you need to pass, okay, with the learner permit. What happened is you have 25 questions with answers, okay, multiple answers, and they require you to pass by getting 20, 23, or 24 out of the 25. So once you are doing the test and you get four wrong, they kick you out and you have to reschedule it for the next week. And somebody will ask, can I do the next day? Can I do that? You can do it in 7 days intervals only. 7 days intervals only. So it is very critical. And the thing is, without the driving license, it becomes very, very, very difficult. So you need to have a learner's permit. It is very, very important. Okay. Now, someone will ask, after you acquire the learner's permit, what is the next stage? You need to use the learner's permit to drive. It is the requirement is that you have to drive for a couple of hours on the road. So you need someone who is already driving with like 5 to 6 years of experience to take you around, drive you around the road, show you some of the road signs. You need to get yourself familiarized with the road because when you are doing the real practical test, they will take you on the road. So you need somebody to help you out to drive some hours on the road, drive at night to know what goes on. Because to be very honest with you, driving at night is totally different from driving in daytime. So you might not be able to, if you say that both of them are the same, it's not. Driving daytime is totally different from driving at night. So you should be able to drive a couple of hours on the road for night and for day to be able to accumulate some amount of hours needed. Okay. So with the MVA, they require you to have certain amount of hours that you've drive on the road. And this is going to help your situation. It's very, very important. It's very key. You can't just somebody say, okay, I just acquired my learner's permit and tomorrow I'm just going to go for my test. It doesn't work that way. Once you acquire the learner's permit, you need to be in a driving school. Once you go to the driving school, it's going to take you like 4 weeks. Once you finish with the driving school, you need to write a test. And the driving school is going to work on your drug and alcohol test um, um, documents. Okay, they are going to work on that. So all these things come to play. You need to move from stage one to stage two to stage three, stage four to stage five before you can acquire the driving license itself. So let's say that you've been able to acquire the learner's permit, you've been able to go through the driving school, and you pass from the driving school. Now you need to book for the test on your own. You have to book for the test on your own. So you have to go to the MVA website and check for the practical test. You need to book and choose the date and choose a time and choose the location. These things are very important. You need to choose the location. The location is what is going to help you much because sometimes if you choose a location that is too far from you, it might now help your situation. You should be there ahead of time. You should be there before the time you are going to do the test. Otherwise, your time allocated will be passed on to someone else, and that is it. Once your time is passed, your appointment time is passed, that's it. You need to reappoint, do another appointment, and rebook yourself for another day. You understand what I mean? So, in simple put, you really, really, really need to book an appointment and make sure that you are there on time. Once you book the appointment, when you go into the practical test, it's going to be easy. You just, especially if you know how to drive and you are conversant with the tapes and stuff like that, it's going to be more easy. Okay. It is going to be more easy for you because at the point in time, you will use or you fall on your past experience and um, what I can tell you as at now that I'm aware of, I will cross check and get back to all of you. But what I can tell you now is that there's no para parking. It is only backup and then front parking. And then they're going to take you through the road and they're going to see how you react to the road signs and stuff like that. I've seen a couple of people failing at the point, and I feel one time I'm up when I was doing mine, and so one of these days I would like to drive around one of the test center, and I will show you guys a couple of videos and stuff like that. I believe that will also help the situation. But if this is the first time you are here in Maryland and you want to acquire a driving license, these are the steps you need to follow. It is very, very important. These are the steps you need to follow. Follow those steps, it's going to help you. So, all those people who are coming from the diaspora, you welcome. I welcome all of you to Maryland. And acquiring driving license is a very, very important key. It's something that you cannot do away with, except you are that kind of person who is very scared and you don't want to do a couple of stuff. So that means you can't do it, so that's what I mean. But if you can, then it becomes very easy for you to go through that process to acquire a driving license and all that. Okay. Now, I made a video a couple of months ago and I explained one or two stuff. And I'm going to tell you guys again when I join you one of these days on live about more stuff that is coming on, because that is going to help your situation. Okay. That is going to help your situation. I don't know the stage you've got into in acquiring your driving license, but whatever stage you've got into right now, I just want you to DM me. Just send me your comments below. I I need that comment. Just send me the comments below. Let me know the stage you've got into. Let me know if my video is going to help your situation. Let me know if it's a good video or you need something more than what I just shared, because sometimes you might have a question. So just drop your question below and let me know. Okay, let me know if the tips I just shared about getting or acquiring an MVA driving license is what you are looking out for. If you have questions, let me know. Okay. Now, we just dealt with people with documentation, or like people documented, people who have document and already in a system and they are ready to do all this. If you are on tourist visa and you want to just use your international driving license to drive around here, like I said, make sure you acquire the international driving license when you are coming in. In that case, you can use the international driving license when you get in here. But I would advise you that when you come in, reach out to the MVA and let them advise you on the roadmap. Because what I know, as far as my memory set me right, is you can use the international driving license to drive for a couple of months, either 1 month or two. But let's say that you are on business trip and you have to stay beyond the specific month that I just mentioned, then you have to quickly see the MVA and see the best way by which you can work on something that will actually help your situation, or something that will just make sure that you abide by the law whilst you move around to do your own stuff, so you'll not be caught unaware. Okay, so make sure that you drive to the nearest MVA office, get the necessary information needed, especially if you are on tourist visa. Okay, if you're on tourist visa, make sure you get all this info. It's going to help you, because your situation is a little bit different than people who have document already and they want to acquire a license. You don't have all those documents, you are undocumented, so your situation is a little bit different. And the document you need to show to even change your driving license from the out of state driving license to the state driving license is totally different. You need IT number, you need a control number, you need two form of address, you need an ID or a passport to prove your identity. So their documentation are totally, totally different. And that is what I want you guys to know. Somebody will say, all right, so I'm here, I'm undocumented, I need to grab a driving license. Do you have an out of state driving license? Yes, if you have an out of state driving license, it will help your situation. Okay. If you don't have out of state driving license and you are undocumented, it becomes very, very different ball game altogether. All right. So it is what it is. But the thing is, it takes time to get some of these things. And I just want to assure you that you have to be patient a little bit when it comes to some of these things. For the test, for the permit test that I spoke of, you can get an information on how to pass those tests online. Just go online and just grab a couple of stuff, go to the MVA website, type in permits, learner's permit test. It will pop up on YouTube. You can see a couple of questions. There are over 1,000 questions out there. Do your best to go through all those questions and make sure that you refresh your memory. Even if you know how to drive before you jump in, just go through, because things are totally different. The road signs, for instance, like me, the road signs I've seen in Dubai and a couple of places that I've traveled to, and what I've seen back home, they are different than what I see here. Here, things are a little bit different. So you should be able to grab all those ones that will help you and will help your situation, because, like I said from the beginning, driving license is very, very, very important. You can use your license to travel from state to state without holding a passport. So just get the understanding of where I'm coming from, because that will help your situation. That will change how you're going to move around, because you don't have to be carrying your green card every day. If you have your license, it is enough. You have enough information on your license. And what you don't know is your license itself carries your address and everything is embedded on your driving license. And your driving license have the features for all your information, including everything. So once you show up your driving license anywhere you go, it's more or less like this is me and this is all your information, your totality. Everything is on your driving license. Now, one thing I want to also share with you guys before I leave is that if you already acquired a driving license and you're moving, let's say you're living in Glen and you're moving to Lithium Height or something, or you're moving to Bel Air, or you're moving to maybe Towson. I'm just using names around here because that is what I know. Or maybe you're moving from even Maryland to somewhere in Washington or New York or something. Your license must be changed to embedded to have to ensure that you have your new location showing on your address on your license. You need to go change that. And the process to do that is to also book an appointment, go to the MVA or go to any other driving school department and let them know that you book an appointment, stuff like that. You pay few amount of money, like $20 or $30, and they will change everything for you to indicate your new address, because it's very, very, very important. I hope this is going to help your situation, and I hope this is more informative. I hope this is more educative. If you like this video, all I will say is that, you know what? I need a thumbs up from you. If you like this video, all I can say is that continue to share the video. Um, I get my power and I gain my energy when the video is moving. Okay, so my only appeal to everybody, if you are on my YouTube channel and you receive my notification, my appeal to you is that, hey, share the video. I need that comment. Most people watch my videos and it is very pathetic that at the end of the day they don't comment, they don't say anything, no, nothing, and I feel down when that happens sometimes, because I want to feel that I'm helping. You understand what I mean? I want to see if my video is supporting people out there. I want to see if I'm able to educate people with the little experience I have acquired so far. But if that doesn't come to bear, I feel like, all right, probably people don't want what I'm sharing, or probably my video is not um going where it's supposed to go. But if you're out there and you really like what I'm sharing about driving license stuff, and you want to learn more, or you want to hear more, or you want to say something, hey, you're welcome. Just let me know, okay? Just let me know what you are having in mind and what you want to say with respect to the kind of knowledge I'm sharing. I have acquired some amount of experience for the past 365 days that I've lived around here. And to be honest with you, I have learned the hard way. I decide to learn the hard way because I want to learn it the hard way. I don't want to go the soft way. I want to learn everything that I can learn as early as possible so that my life will become easy for me going forward. It's not easy coming in with the entire family. It is very, very tough. But hey, it is what it is. I always keep saying that with God in my boat, I will definitely sail through. And I always say that the sky is the limit. The only thing I want to tell you is that don't give up. Don't give up. The road to success, the road to success look very, very slippery, look very, very rough, it looked very, very tough, but it is only the people who believe in consistency. It is only the people who believe that they can push forward without giving up will be able to reach the end of the road and achieve their aim. So I just want you to put this last advice I'm giving out to you to the back of your mind and keep pushing. Don't give up. Seriously, don't give up. If I have to tell you all the things I've been through and to where I am today, you might think that I'm always smiling and you might think that I enjoy, but it's not easy. It is just by God's grace that we are all where we are today. It is not easy at all, but we are just doing our best to make sure that things will work perfectly. All right. So if you're out there and you are struggling to acquire a driving license, don't give up. I know people have heard of a story where somebody went to write their license test for more than 5, 6 times and she gave up. And up to today, she's almost 50 something and she can't drive. And that is so pathetic. She got frustrated. She couldn't put herself up. She couldn't be strong enough to keep moving, but she gave up. So in a simple put, what I want to say is that do not give up on yourself yet because you are pushing to have a driving license. Do not give up on yourself yet. It doesn't matter how many times you have appeared to write the learner's test. It doesn't matter how many times you have appeared to do the practical test. It doesn't matter how many times you have failed. What I want to tell you is that failure is part of success. Without failure, there's nothing like success. And trust me, meet anybody in life who have not failed and succeeds one time, they mess up. But if you fail a couple of times, you are aware of the road you went through to be successful. All right. So if you like all this that I've shared with you guys, folk, you know what you do, right? Just go ahead and subscribe. I need your subscription and the thumbs up. I need it. Please, I need it. I need a thumbs up and I need your subscription. Continue to share the video. Go ahead and continue to share the video. All right. Now, the last one I want to talk about is I'm looking out for mm, somebody who can edit my videos, right? Because sometimes I have the idea of what I want to talk about. All right. But if I put the videos together and have to go through again to edit the video, it becomes more tough for me. So if you know somebody who is good in editing, who is good in putting all the pieces and all the ideas that I have in my mind together, hey, you can comment it at the section or DM me and let me know what you can do for me. Thank you guys all. And hey, I'll see you guys around. The next time I'll be on live stream is going to be on something else. And I believe that I'm going to help your situation and things are going to get better. You get your driving license. If you listen to this video and due to this video, you got your driving license, I want you to come back and come and DM me on this very live stream next time. All right. My aim is to just go straight on 30 minutes streaming and I'm almost through. Thank you guys all for being part of this. And let's share the video. Please, let's share. Let's share the video. It's very important. Share it on Instagram, share it on YouTube, share it on Facebook, share it everywhere, share it on TikTok. God bless all of you. I'll see you guys.